Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm coming back at you with my GAC from 2 years ago. Just kidding. No, we're showing you how to get max puntos in the Krayt raid with Maul. This lineup uses Jango instead of armor. I'm poor because Job has been draining my signal data the same way my 4 girlfriends have been draining my bank account. So I'm going to take you through the mechanics here. The first thing is, when Maul uses his swipey swipe, if he kills something, he'll get 5 stacks of Anguish instead of 2. That's it. Next, mods. For Maul, you want him to be at least 360 speed, and you want as much offense as possible. That means offense on the cross, triangle. If you have a god arrow, this is the time to use it. You need him to be at least 361 because the Krayt is clocked in at 360. Next, for Bam and Jango, you want them to have offense with some health. Health is better on Jango, offense is better on Bam because Bam is just more survivable. Next, for Bo-Katan, you just want her fast and durable. You can run protection, you can run health. If you're a moron like me and don't have her Zeta, you should run health. Otherwise, protection's slightly better. For Canderous, you want him to have an offense set and as much potency as possible. Canderous literally has 0 potency, so you need as much potency from secondaries and from the sets as possible, but you also need him hitting hard. Now I'll show you how to actually run this team. We're in the game! To start this run, we'll do the swipey swipe for Maul to get up to 5 stacks. After that, we're going to do the AoE from Canderous, and then we're going to use all 5 stacks of Anguish. In this run, my Bam does get a turn before Maul. You just want to use the basic here. We're saving the Whistling Birds until the Krayt Dragon goes into Burrow. And once again, basic with Bam. Now we're just going to get the bombs down to 1-1, so when Maul does his swipey swipe, he'll get 5 stacks of Anguish. And there's some RNG here with who the Krayt stuns. If the Krayt doesn't stun Maul, you're good to go. Just use the 2 stacks of Anguish in the swipey swipe, followed by the Ballista on any of the other characters. And you want to lay bombs with Bo-Katan or Jango here. You don't want to lay them with Bam since he needs to go into his Whistling Bird stance. Here we're going to do the 5 stacks of Anguish followed by the swipey swipe and the Whistling Birds from Bam, and that'll get the Krayt Dragon out of Burrow. You want to be careful not to spam too many AoEs since you want the bombs at 1-1. That way, when Maul does his 2 stacks of Anguish, swipey swipe, he'll be up to 5 stacks of Anguish. So here, the bombs get down to 1 HP. And now we're just doing basics. I do use the heal here from Bam. If you have Bo-Katan Zeta, you should just use the basic. And now we're going to lay bombs. There's some RNG coming up with who the Krayt Dragon decides to devour. If the Krayt Dragon devours Maul, it's run over. Just restart it. But for any other character, you should be fine. And instead of using the Ballista to free the Krayt Dragon, we're going to use all 5 stacks of Anguish, and that'll do the job. And we're also going to try and work the bombs down to 1 HP again. This time we're actually going to use the bombs to get the Krayt out of Burrow, and that'll be the trick to getting this run to work. So we just freed Bo-Katan there. And now I'm targeting the bombs to get them down to 1 HP. We're doing basics with Bam. We're going to save the Whistling Birds until the Krayt gets out of Burrow. So now that the Krayt's out of Burrow, since it took damage from the bombs, it's had its TM reduced, so it's at 0 TM with Maul. So Maul will always get to go first here. And now we just use our 5 stacks of Anguish, use the Whistling Birds with Bam, and that'll be enough to get us to 1.8. Alright, and that's the run. I want to give a special thank you to Wolfie for coming up with the strategy on how to run this team. I figured out how to get his modding to work consistently. If this video was helpful, make sure you share it with your guild and hit the dislike button so I can make fewer of these guides. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.